Welcome. So, if you've been watching our episodes, we every week do a Kickstarter, in which we each choose a Kickstarter that we talk about. We're trying something new here, in which we actually take some of the print and plays, and hopefully later on, maybe some demos, and actually show you what the Kickstarter actually is. So, for our first game is actually Private Die.
Yes, this is a game that I chose a couple of weeks ago on the show, if you watched, as he said. And it is a dice game from Mystic Ape Games for 2 to 6 players. You can currently back it for $19, so we're going to tell you a little bit about how it plays if you want to taste before you put your hard-earned cash into it. So, as I said, it's a dice game. It is detectives themed, so we're each detectives, and we're trying to get to the bottom of the case by questioning witnesses, which we do in the form of dice rolls. So we're each going to have a special roll.
It will pretty much tell how our detectives act, whether they're genius, professional, lucky, or whether they're insubordinate, you know.
They have different abilities, each special powers that you can do on your turn. For example, just give me one.
Well, we should know, first of all, this isn't the final artwork.
Of course, this is the print and play components, so, you know, the full game will look a lot nicer than this. It's also going to come with 30 dice that you can use, because you need 5 dice per player.
So, and it'll also come with this 12-sided die, custom made, which we'll tell later what that's for.
Right.
But in this game, this example, you'll be the genius, and I'll be lucky.
That's natural too.
Right.
So basically, whoever gets, when you question a witness, here's how it works. We'll just do it. First thing, if I was going first, I would roll a 12-sided die. In this case, it's a regular 12-sided die. So what we do to make it effective is add 6 to the result. You won't have to do that in the final game. So I rolled a 2, so that's going to be an 8. So 8 is the power of, we're going to skip that one. 8 is the power of this witness. What that means is, ignoring the text on it for now, in order to win the game, you choose how many of your 5 dice you roll. Once you have done that, you are trying to get as close to 8 as possible without getting higher than 8.
However, let's say you roll 2 die, and this is a low number, but let's say it was like 15, and you know you can probably get another number in there. You can spend a clue, should you have one, which you'll be earning throughout the game, to add an extra die in.
Right. So it's a risk reward of how much you think you can do without going over, and also by spending clues. So that's how you win, is whoever gets 15 clues.
And if you noticed before, he actually put one witness aside. We're going to ignore that one and drew another one, because the text on the witnesses will actually change things. I'm pretty sure the one he drew actually made it so it changed the value to 25.
Right. So we're going to start with the
some will make it so odd numbers don't count. Ones are bigger, and it's a very interesting. Each witness makes you have to look at how you deal with your cards.
There's a lot of twists. So in this example, this witness is hot-headed. What that means is when you roll your dice, the die with the lowest value gets discarded completely and doesn't count.
And your ability, for example, being genius, he needs less clues to win. 15 in total usually. You need 12.
Right.
For me, if I bust, I get to roll a die. If it's even, I gain 1 clue instead of losing. So pretty much I get a safety net.
Right. If you're punished, if you do go over the target number, you lose 2 clues. So
however, if you are the winner for the closest, you get clues equal to the number of dice you rolled.
Right.
Or the number of dice in the end, so he takes away 1.
So potentially, the bigger the risk you take, the higher the reward could be.
Right.
So I will take the first turn, and I'm going to roll 2 dice, and our target number is 8. So let's see what happens. I got a 6.
That's pretty close.
Then in that case, that's pretty good. I definitely don't want to roll another one, because that's very close to going over. So
all right. So I am actually going to roll 3, I believe.
Oh.
Well, I only have 1 clue, so I can actually gain 1 if I go and bust. So right now, being risky for me, I think is worthwhile.
Yeah.
I went way over. I actually got 16. So before... Oh, actually, you have 3. I totally forgot about the hot-headed ability. I would have done that then.
We just explained.
You see, once again... So I'm still 11. I'll keep it, because I probably would still have gone for 3 and hoped for 3 dice.
Yeah.
But I get to roll to see if I lose clues or gain 1. It is a 2. Because it is even, I gain a clue instead of losing 2.
Oh, so pretty. And
You're still closer.
I
so
still win, so I get one
clue. So in the end, I actually still netted.
We're even though you rolled a 6.
Right.
Okay, so we'll do one more round to give you a taste. So here, technically I won.
You won, so you get to roll again.
I get to roll the die.
If I won, I'd roll and I'd go first.
Right. So low numbers are the hardest. So you got a 1, so that's going to be a 7 that we're trying to get. And we get an undercover cop. So whoever wins this round has to give a clue to someone else. In this case, we're the only 2 people playing.
Yeah.
So it would be one of us.
So you start us off.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get only a 7. I'm gonna roll 2 again, and we'll just see what happens. No, not good. I got a 10.
So you have to pay your 2.
Yeah.
clues.
So they're gone.
I will roll 2 as well. Actually, I'm gonna roll 1. You already busted.
Yeah. So you have nothing to lose. You automatically.
Yeah. Well, I can decide whether I wanted 2 clues or 1. But
that's true.
So 1 for me and 1 for you. And
all right.
This will keep going on until, of course, someone gets 15 clues or 13 in your case. However, as we one thing that was not included in this print and play were the case cards. These are like in many other games you've probably seen them. They're scenarios or like scheme twists, something that affects all the players at once. It's that way, so maybe like there could be one that if everyone busts too much, you lose the game. Everyone loses.
Right.
So it's it keeps you on your toes. It makes it each case a little different.
And we should also say, well, let's talk about how do we like the game, because we played it a couple times. We've also played with 3 people, which I think. Actually, 2 players isn't bad either, but I definitely think more the merrier.
I enjoyed it with a lot more people. I do regret that we don't have the cases as much.
I think
that sounds a lot of fun.
They gotta hold something back.
Yeah. The game itself, I really like. It has that a very simple but still noir theme. Like we've said, the witnesses actually match very well. It makes sense. The undercover cop we showed gives a clue to someone else, and. It just seems like a fun, simple game. For a dice game, it definitely gets the theme across very well, and I feel like it differentiates itself enough from zombie dice or other games of that ilk, where it really does with the abilities and with the different witnesses. It makes it more fun to kind of you have to think a little bit more than you might in it's not just luck. There is some. Strategic element to it. There is, like I said, I was thinking earlier, I'm gonna roll with 3. Even if I bust, it works for me.
Yeah.
There was one case I remember. There's a lot of them that might affect how your dice roll. So it might be maybe I will roll 4 because I'm gonna lose 1 anyways or something.
Right. Yeah. So there's all kinds of other elements that can come into play. Definitely a very simple game. Very easy to teach, easy to play, and very quick.
Good to bring it to a group of friends who maybe aren't the newest. They are the newest. They're not as seasoned as you may be in games.
Or just in between games for seasoned gamers. So we recommend checking it out, giving it a shot. Hopefully it takes off and it works out. That's Private Die, in case you missed the title again. And let us know what you thought of the video too, and
maybe we should do more.
Let us know what Kickstarter you want us to see us check out.
Oh, absolutely. Which you should say fast because those are timed.
Right. You gotta be quick about those. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions. You can leave a comment. You can check out our website, rollforcrit.com. And of course, we're on Twitter @rollforcrit, etc., etc., etc. We'll put all the links below to contact us.
Yeah. You can, of course, watch our other videos and go to our site, rollforcrit.com. Hopefully someday we'll even be selling some of these Kickstarters.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes. Thanks for watching.